like apparently I never had symptoms, so I didn't get tested. But I was in quarantine twice, and Slippy helped me so much to do something good with my free time there.
Yeah, same thing. We had like two full country lockdowns in the year. We just got out of the second one. In between, I had to quarantine myself as well because some stuff happened. Yeah, 2020 has been rough for everyone.
Yeah, it's been a rough year. Except for Levingy and Professor Pro, which are apparently as sharp as ever. We see Levingy, he has an amazing tournament run so far, 3-0ing Kinzo in the round before that, and now he is up a stock against Professor Pro, looking clean in this first game on Battlefield.
Yeah, and I feel like with Levingy, it's kind of a dice roll what you're going to get on a given day, because he's the kind of player that's willing to camp you, play super clean, play super basic, and maybe the next day he's going to be side V Falco, forward smash Falco, and you don't know. The moment you start playing with him, you have to figure out what Levingy is he today.
True. So he's the mix-up between the week 2 net play Falco and like the super professional old school, jack of all trades kind of Falco. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he physically rolls the dice before he gets into a set. Like it's so obvious when he does it. Like, okay, today I'm gonna side V spam no matter what. and you think he's gonna mix it up, but he doesn't know mix up. It doesn't care. Prof, on the other hand, go ahead.
I was just wanted to ask you what you think about the match so far, because it looks like Levingy is just trying to wall Prof out and works pretty well.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a more PPMD based approach, like lasering down and locking down the Fox through very careful use of Falco's moves. Because I feel like the matchup has evolved to a state where Fox can just bully and pressure Falco so much, and anytime Fox full jumps, you have to be super careful how you decide to interact with it, because nowadays Foxes will just ASDI down everything you do if you don't do it just right. And so more often than not, you're kind of forced into up tilting or shining or lasering the full jump. And you have to mix up between these three, which so far Levingy has been doing very well, and it's up to Prof to find the way in.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing with Fox in this matchup is like it's not only that his punish game is explosive, because his punish game in terms of combos, you cannot he can't really compete with Falco. Falco is like designed to combo Fox really long and good and for lots amounts of damage. But Fox, on the other hand, has this like very, very unique ability to gimp Falco like no other character with his Shine Spike, right? And also this very clean ledge shot right there, just throwing him off stage. And when you got a Falco off stage, you cut off his options. Like on stage, he's a beast. He moves around. He wins the neutral with his laser if he plays it smart. But when it comes to being off stage, Falco has such a difficult time, especially against Fox, who is fast and has a basically one-hit KO move off stage, which is the down B, the shines.
Yeah, Fox is probably one of the best characters at edge guarding Falco whenever Falco goes below the ledge, right? If Falco is like at platform level, he can mix up between edge cancel, side B, shorten, maybe an up B upwards. But the moment he has to dip below the ledge, then Fox will finish the food usually. Okay.
Okay, where was that down smash coming from? Because I thought for sure he would follow up with an air. I don't know. Maybe what happened there with Prof.
To down tilt and extend it? I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, Prof takes the game anyway. Like the first two stocks, it was looking rough for a boy from the UK, but he definitely found his way into the game. He slipped underneath a lot of these approaches by Levingy, right? He was basically making him uncomfortable by staying close to him. And Levingy, committed to some options that Prof had the perfect answers to. So yeah, that's how Prof, adapted to the playstyle of Levingy that was posing a problem for him at the beginning of the game, and adapted perfectly fine. Took the first game, and now it looks like Prof has this in his bag. Levingy has to respond with something new.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned it, because I was gonna say it worries me that after the first two stocks, Prof looked very dominating, and if it looks like that on game 1 as Prof, it's usually hard for the opponent to switch the momentum around. Prof is really good. I would say like Ice in a way. Once he has you downloaded, you kind of have to change everything. Like commit to playing very, very different. Otherwise, you're gonna be in trouble. And so far, Levingy making it work. Like first stock again to Levingy.
I feel like Levingy is full jumping a lot more, like in neutral when, you know, he's covering the platforms a lot better because Prof was making so much mileage out of, you know, getting him from those platforms because the lasers can't hit you when you're on the when he's on the platform, right? So
yeah, true. It's another way to interact with Fox's jumps. Is that if you jump at the same time as him and land on top of him as he lands, then you have a good chance of like getting a lay downer, hopefully, or something like that. Okay.
That's gotta be a stock, dude. Just snipes him, looking like Shades of Armada, the sniper here.
Yeah. Maybe there's something in the Scandinavian water that we don't know about.
They're all very experienced with guns and
with sniping.
Yeah.
Maybe they teach them in their schools. Today we're gonna learn how to shoot foxes.
Oh, what a grab, dude! Levingy was like, he was committing to his shield so much. The shield was looking super small, and Prof, you know, took advantage of Levingy. Actually, you wouldn't have expected him to shield there, right? Because the shield was so small, so it could be shield step. But Prof's like, yeah, dude, I know you're playing weird, you're doing unexpected stuff, and exactly that's how I get you.
And it's even more unexpected because you're supposed to know that he's not supposed to shield, right? So why would Prof grab as well?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like double Yomi level.
Yeah, exactly. Super weird interaction. Looks like those guys have been playing for like 20 years exclusively against each other, just from looking at these two games.
That should be the stock, yeah. Really clean lasers.
Dude, Levingy is hitting all of those lasers, dude.
Yeah, his lasering has been on point so far.
Do you remember one of those many comebacks of the Shizwiz when he was like streaming and he posted clips every day and he like basically posted a clip where he hit like 15 lasers in like one combo. He's like, I'm the king of the lasers, and dude, yeah.
I remember Ginger as well. Recently, I think he was on Pokemon Stadium. He comboed someone with a lot of lasers, edge cancel, double laser, whatever, and it was pretty clean too. Game 2 to Levingy. I know the Fox has a choice, and Fox has all the choices, honestly, in terms of playstyle. But does he want to go FD and hopefully fish for Shane grabs?
Yeah.
PS?
I can see PS. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like FD is like the most busted stage in this matchup for both characters. I actually personally think Falco should not be able to win this matchup. I think it's impossible for Falco, but that's my scrub opinion, right? So,
you mean like the matchup as a whole?
Yeah, the matchup as a whole. I think Fox trunches Falco, but
honestly, I only had like a secondary Falco, but I'm of the same advice. I feel like the most difficult character to face for me is Fox when I play Falco. It's super hard. I feel like he can always shine out a shield, can crouch everything. You're off stage, you're dead. You're above him, you're dead. It's rough. But I'm not a Falco main, so you know, it is what it is.
Speaking of it being rough, second Shine Spike in less than half a minute. Yeah, Prof's definitely going to town on this counter pick. Levingy being a little bit sloppy on the ledge, maybe a little bit lazy, you know? Maybe I don't know, he really doesn't like to play the stage, not too sure.
I mean, now he has to deal with a stage without a top platform, so like circumventing the Fox around the corner is going to be a lot harder. You have to interact with him more instead of full jumping. Because on Battlefield, Falco can abuse the full jump, right? Going to top platform super easily. But on PS, confrontation is going to happen no matter what you do.
Yeah, that's true, So yeah, Fox basically makes you play his game a lot more. You cannot, you know, there's not too much room to breathe, which is ironic because the stage is like very wide, but Fox can definitely, you know, still be on your tail the entire time.
Well, like you said on Battlefield, he was relying on jumping above the Fox a lot, right, in the second game, and now it's going to be a lot harder because the moment he jumps, well, he doesn't have a way out anymore compared to like Battlefield, right?
Intercepting this very clean recovery angle by Prof there with the down air, knowing exactly where Prof was going. And Levingy, at least, you know, takes a second stock here, but Prof's still looking quite dominant because, as you said, he's utilizing his strategical advantage over the playstyle that Levingy opted to play in this set so far.
Yeah. And I feel like
Levingy, this dash dancing? He pushed him off the ledge by dash dancing next to him. Never seen that.
Doing that. I love doing it, actually.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, Levingy has gotten a few counter hits and luckily managed to steal stocks off of it, but I feel like in neutral in this game, he was completely outclassed.
Yeah, definitely. And we see Prof ending it with the classic Prof finisher of side being off the stage when he knows that the opponent is about to die. And we go to Yoshi's. Yeah, there's still, there's top platform again. I think this is one of the better stages for Falco in this matchup. Maybe the best.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's crazy because this matchup a few years ago was considered the best for Fox, and these days I see so many Falcos counterpick to it. So it just goes to show how much melee changes and evolves all the time. It's like I swear to you, like 2015, 14, and everyone would say this is the Fox counterpick for this matchup. Because you want to be on top of the Falco all the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and Prof does not get the follow-up on the platform. That's something, the top platform again, it's back in the game after that Pokemon Stadium game. Now the top platform has netted Levingy some advantages, keeping up with Prof a lot better than he did on the Pokemon Stadium game. So yeah.
Nice tag.
What a tag! I remember when the first time I learned about competitive melee, I saw those tags and whatnot, like 06 or 05 or something. I was like, I want to be able to do that, and I realized I was just pressing R and to the side. It's super easy, and then I could impress all my friends with it. It's like, yeah, try to hit me there.
Does that actually work with Peach, by the way? Like with Peach, could you attack and then side B into the ball?
No, you can't. You're too far away from it. You could wall jump, but then you are too high up. So yeah. But I wasn't playing Peach back then.
No, I was just curious because you made me think about it, and I figured I've never seen that before. I don't know if it works.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work with Peach. I think she should be too close to the wall. Maybe it would work on FD where the wall, is slanted a little bit.
Where you can get a double wall jump with Falco or Fox.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, what a edge guard by Levingy. It's not quite enough, but not quite done yet. Still going.
Still going. No
What
clouds.
was that interaction? Looking like the Twitter clip of Leffen and Mango that they had up for several months, where they, played this one stock for like a minute straight.
Oh no. You hate to see it. Gets stuck in the shine, gets grabbed. Luckily, it only takes like 20% for it. Nice confirm. The jab is surprisingly hard to deal with at higher percent.
What a smash jab by Levingy there. I think he could have died off the top actually by the up air, which I would not have been expecting in Levingy's place. But yeah, he was ready for that for sure. Intercepting him with a back air from so far away. Oh no, poor Prof, he messes up that edge guard. Getting messed up by the angle that Levingy was opting for, especially with Randall at play, it's super difficult to, judge which angle Levingy is going to use. So,
yeah. Maybe that's why he decided to go there, because on PS he got edge guarded for free, like 3 times. And here you can use the roll, you can use the cloud. Back air, should do it. Oh, okay, not quite. Scary situation. Decides to go straight.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right, that is a 3-1